last hope for interstellar freedom was a 50-foot-tall giant robot. Hey comics fam, I'm Danny Gorney, and for the past 5 years, I've been obsessed with one question. What happens when ordinary people face an impossible fight? Cygnus Imperium is more than just a comic. It's a story about resistance, hope, and a massive robot that becomes the last chance for a new civilization as it tries to crawl its way out of the iron grip of a decaying empire. So, imagine a galaxy completely ruled by a ruthless, evil empire. Most people would surrender. Our crew, they build alliances, they negotiate treaties, and they develop trade routes as they try and build a new civilization. The only problem is empire doesn't really know its days are numbered, and they have the army at hand to number everyone else's days too. So, our heroes are forced to flee and crash on a remote planet. You can imagine their surprise when they meet a hermit who claims to be over 3 centuries old, the long-lost founder of this now crumbling Imperium. And they find out he doesn't just have a grudge to pick with the narrow-minded dukes who've taken over. He's got a 50-foot-tall mech to really drive his point home. It's pretty awesome. That's all I'm saying. So, if you're a fan of Star Wars, Gundam, Dune, projects like that, Cygnus Imperium is an all-new sci-fi adventure about the value of hope in the face of fascism and about punching spaceships with a giant robot. So you're going to love the dynamic art of Yarkin Sakaria and the vibrant colors of Alan Bay, as well as what I think is a pretty exciting story, written and lettered by myself. Now, I know you've probably seen Cygnus Imperium on Kickstarter before over the last few years, but this campaign is the most exciting one we've done to date. Now, the whole first story arc is available now as a single volume edition, along with amazingly cool goodies like DRM-free PDFs, full volume and single issue comics, aluminum trading cards. They're so shiny. Like stickers, these really awesome gaming mouse pads, and we're doing a really cool foil stamped cover drawn by Roxy Reed. It's going to totally kick ass. So, yeah, because I know how important it is for comics fans to get books in your hands as quickly as possible. If you haven't met me yet or been on any of my projects, I always go on Kickstarter after all the work's been completed. So in this case, that means all the art production is done. The book's ready to go to print today. That means the campaign's goal is simple. Just $2,000, enough to cover printing and shipping for my minimum print run, plus all the platform and processing fees. And with your support, I know we can do it if we come together. So yeah, that's my pitch for the book. There's just a little bit more I wanted to add here, which is mostly about international shipping. So I'm sure you've heard it's become a little bit complicated lately. So to deal with that, we do have digital-only tiers available if shipping is an issue you want to avoid entirely. If you're interested in physical products, I do have some production partners based in the US. If you don't know, I'm based in Canada. I've already partnered with a colleague of mine, another creator out in the States, who can manage local printing and postage for me. So pretty much everything should be pretty tariff-free. The only thing that's really an issue right now is the mouse pads. I'm currently looking for a supplier. Anyways, I'm going to post a list of countries of origin for all the products in the FAQ. So that way you guys don't have to spend money you don't have to. That said, if you're looking at backing the project and you're outside of the States, most of my main printing will be coming out of Canada, so I think you're going to have a lot less to worry about, and the postage costs are incredibly reasonable, so I do hope you'll still consider supporting Cygnus Imperium. So with that, thanks very much for listening, and I hope you enjoy the campaign.